Approximately 50 NASCAR NEXTEL Cup teams prepared for the upcoming UAW Ford 500 at Talladega Speedway with a two-day test session for the car of tomorrow. The session, which was made up of single car and drafting runs, was designed to give the teams an idea of what to expect next month when the COT makes its restrictor plate track debut. On the opening day, Denny Hamlin jumped out to a fast start in his number 11 Chevrolet by leading the first two single car runs with respective top speeds of 189.560 and 188.345 miles per hour. After posting the sixth fastest speed at 194.777 in the first drafting session, Hamlin said fans can expect another exciting Talladega race when the COT rolls into town.
It's tough to say how the drivers are really going to take it, but I think the way the cars are set up and the big hole that they punch in the air, it should be way wilder than anything we've ever seen here. I'd say it's going to be a lot like the truck races where they talk about how big the closing rate is. I really don't see the cars going to be pulled apart very much. We'll see when we get to drafting this afternoon, but I think these cars are going to punch such a big hole in the air that I think really we're going to be stuck together like glue, and if one guy makes a mistake, it could be a big one. So I think you're going to have to weigh out your options of if you're running for points, where you want to run. You want to put yourself at risk by running up front, or you want to be hang around in the back till the end.
Johnny Sauter, who posted the fastest lap of the test at 196.165 miles per hour, was one of 44 drivers that eclipsed the 190 mile per hour barrier on the first day. With the high speeds, NASCAR decided to use a slightly smaller restrictor plate, 31/30 seconds, instead of a full 1 inch when the teams returned on the second day. Paul Menard took a liking to the new plate as he led both of the final drafting sessions with his best lap of 193.045 in his number 15A Chevrolet coming in the afternoon. Menard's fast lap was followed by the Chevrolets of Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, the Ford of Ken Schrader, and the Dodge of Casey Kane. Dale Jarrett's 22nd fastest lap at 191.237 was tops among the Toyotas with the updated plate. Jeff Gordon, who was coming off of his fifth Talladega win this past April, was third quick in the AM session with the new plate and a lap of 190.563. With 11 COT races completed so far this season, Gordon leads all drivers with a 5.5 average finish. Five-time Talladega winner Dale Earnhardt Jr. was 15th fastest on the final day with a lap of 191.693 miles per hour. Next month's race will mark his last at Talladega behind the wheel of the number 8 Chevrolet. 1997 Formula One champ Jacques Villeneuve took his first laps around the mammoth 2.66-mile track in the number 27 Bill Davis Racing Toyota. His best lap on the second day was third quick in the morning session at 191.130 miles per hour. The Canadian will look to become the latest open-wheel star to make the move to NASCAR, and he's looking forward to having some fun racing around tracks like Talladega.
Now, I've been driving for 17 years, and you get to a point where you just have less and less fun, and it just becomes tedious and work. And to get in something like NASCAR brings that fun bit, and it reminds you why you got into racing in the first place.
Juan Pablo Montoya, who made his stock car debut at Talladega in an ARCA Remax Series car last year, talked about his impression of the COT and testing, and what kind of race you'll see next month.
It's pretty good. It handles pretty good. It's a little bit more predictable than the old car, and you get a lot more drafting. It's more like the Busch car, the way it runs into the other cars. I said racing is one of the best shows there is, with the bump drafting, and I think the COT is going to be big to it.
Like Montoya, you too can be part of one of the best shows in racing, as tickets for the UAW Ford 500 at Talladega Superspeedway can be purchased by visiting racetickets.com or by calling 866-989-RACE.